Thank you very much, Bob, and really appreciate those lovely words, and thank you very much everybody for being here and for your support. I'm humbled by having so many friends here, and I guess some new friends, and of course for having my family here. The election is some 11 days away, and it certainly feels like it's been going for 11 years. And ladies and gentlemen, on the 28th of April, the city will have a new mayor, and I'm confident the new mayor will be Eddy Sarroff. The mayoral campaign itself has been a tough campaign, and it has been a dirty campaign. And for that reason, I wanted to acknowledge my family, my immediate family, because a lot of that rubs onto the family. And tonight, I'm very proud to have my family here. My lovely wife, Leanne. Leanne is a businesswoman and a very successful businesswoman. And she'll tell you a little bit about her restaurant later on, and make sure she'll drag you down there. And our 4 children, my very proud love and joy, Edward. Edward is 15 years of age. He actually entertains all of us. He's got a great sense of humour, and Edward will be the lawyer of the family. Second eldest is Emily Jane, who's about 14 years of age. She's the boss, if you like. And Emily Jane, God bless her, I believe she'll be an architect. She's very talented. Lillian is 11. She'll be the doctor. And our youngest is Jordan, who's 7 years of age. Mate, he's got away with words. I've got to say to you, he will be a politician. He's got a bit about my background. I was born in Sydney from a Lebanese family. We all travelled to Lebanon at a very young age, and we lived there for about 10 years. We lived in the little mountains, the same place where Bob Catter comes from, Sir Nick Shahady, if anybody knows the Great Wallaby, Stefan, and many other famous and good business people. And I travelled back to Australia in 1973, where I did a little bit of studying, but then I ventured straight away into business. So I started a small business, and it did grow into a bigger business in a short period of time, and it was a chain of Eddy's discount stores. Shortly after that, I started a wholesale business, and I brought this business up to the Gold Coast, and we set up in Nerang, where we employed a lot of people, and I've seen the ups and downs of the coast. And shortly after venturing in the Gold Coast, I started to invest into some property deals, and I, in actual fact, with my brother, bought a property here in Broadbeach, and through that I got involved with the local business people, and I set up the Broadbeach Chamber of Commerce. And through that, there was an opportunity that came up to enter into local government, and I was elected as the only new face on the Super Council in 1995. And ironically, in 1995 in April, I stood in the same room here after successfully winning that election, and I met and I stood here with a business audience so that I can put to them my plan and my vision for the Broadbeach precinct. And amongst my vision was to make Broadbeach a family destination, a cosmopolitan style CBD with alfresco dining and some special shopping. My vision was to also see Broadbeach as a very popular residential precinct, and also as a precinct for events. But more than anything, to make sure that Broadbeach was a safe destination. And I can say to you, 17 years later, standing in the same room, I believe I delivered on my vision and on my promise to the community. And I'm hoping that when I stand before the community today and I make promises in terms of leading the city into the future, that I can also deliver. You can clap if you like. My vision is to make the Gold Coast the best place to live, to visit and to do business. And to achieve this, I've said many times that I want to be the tourism champion and I want to be the marketing man. This city should be marketed, and it's not hard to market a city like ours. We have so much going for us. And my vision is to piece together all the city's greatest attributes and go out and sell it. Sell it nationally and sell it internationally. What I want to see is our newly developed foreshores. If you have a look at what we've already built in Surfers Paradise, the new foreshores there, if you have a look at the Broadwater parklands, what we've done here in Broadbeach and all along the coast, we need to package all that together. We should package together all the city building infrastructure that we have, including those new stadiums, Metricon and Skill. Put that together in the package. Put in the package the fact that we have a state-of-the-art new hospital coming our way, and more importantly, put in that mix the fact that we are a city that will be hosting the 2018 Commonwealth Games, and put that as part of the marketing strategy, and get out there and start marketing the city. Let's start marketing the city so that we can bring back the tourists, so that we can fill the hotel rooms, so we can build more hotels, so that we can get more people to buy some of the product that we have here. And let's get that process started, and let's start it now. And we need a mayor who can promote the city and sell the city, and I can tell you, I will be the mayor to do that, and I will do that with passion. We also need to have more tourism product, and I know there's been a lot of talk said about new tourism infrastructure. The cruise ship terminal is well overdue, and I not only want to be promoting that, I want to champion that. I want to make sure that we deliver that piece of infrastructure. It's essential for our tourism industry. A super yacht facility is a must. People that own super yachts, they live big and they spend big. We need to bring them here, but we also need to make sure that we have that facility built on the Gold Coast. We need to start with a San Francisco type fisherman's wharf, and I think that is one that can proceed in the short term. But those sort of infrastructure need to proceed, and they need a mayor that's going to champion those. The construction of a new cultural precinct, well, that's another must-do project. And I will be the mayor to make sure that not only that we deliver it, but that we can afford to deliver that piece of infrastructure. And I have a vision that that project can move ahead in the short term. We need to also ensure that we attract international events. We need to make sure that we have international cultural festivals, and those festivals can be held right in the heart of the city, in Surfers Paradise, so that the entire city can benefit from those events. My vision in making sure that this city is the best place to do business is one that is very much achievable, and we can start by showcasing the first-class facilities that I've mentioned and work with business leaders to aggressively attract new investments. I want to fast-track the major facilities associated with the new Commonwealth Games, which under my mayoralty will be a major focus. I want to work closely with the construction industry to further reduce some of the obstacles, the red tape and the processing times. And I will make sure that targeted infrastructure relief for those shovel-ready projects are a priority. To achieve my vision to make our city the best place to live, I will make our city more affordable. I will drive efficiencies and I will make sure we'll cut some of the wasteful spending that has been much talked about in the media in recent times. But more importantly, if we want to make this place the best place to live, then we need to clean the city image. This city does not deserve the title that it gets from time to time as the crime capital of Australia. And I want to be the mayor to clean the city image. And I will start by cleaning the Surfers Paradise image. My vision for Surfers Paradise is to bring the locals into Surfers Paradise. I've talked about making sure that our foreshores are lined with restaurants right on the Esplanade. I've talked about bringing businesses and office workers back into Surfers Paradise, and I've talked about phasing out some of the nighttime activity by making sure we give incentives to property owners and business owners to establish businesses that support the local community, businesses that attract locals, and that's going to be one of my major priorities. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm passionate about the Gold Coast, and I'll continue to be the community's voice, and I will be the leader who will restore the confidence and reconnect our community with its council. I want to thank you today for your support. I'm proud to have represented the city for the last 17 years, and I look forward to leading the city and being the next mayor. Thank you very much.